Francesco Maffei. Number 10, Giorgio Marangolo. Number 11, Antonio Chianese. Number 12, Leonardo Malacci. Number 13, Giulio Bianchi. Number 14, Polo. Number 15, Marco Polo. 8 coach, Federico Mistrangelo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will please stand for the national anthem of Croatia.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and in the name of the World Aquatics, we'll have a declaration of both teams, the great and the fair match, as we get there on third and canoeing of the game.
Welcome back, everyone, to the U18 World Championships of Water Polo. Croatia, Italy, set to take place now, third of 4 quarterfinals. The Croatian team has been very, very good, finishing second in Group A. They are led by the attack of Nardo Skajic, who scored 8 goals for them, and Nardo Dragaš, who scored 6 goals for them throughout the course of their 3 games that they've played. They've had a bye yesterday. Italy, on the other hand, did not have a bye. Finished third in Group B, had to do a play-in game against Canada, which they handled just fine. Chianese, their leading scorer, with 12 goals on the tournament, and it looks like, Angelo Sicali, Francesco Corelli with 10 goals in the tournament, as well as Bruno Bordone, also with 10 goals. So 3 players really pacing the Italian squad. Federico Giovanni has been the netminder for nearly the entire tournament, though Giulio Bianchi did get a few minutes in their game against Canada. Italy, coached by Federico Mistrangelo, that's him there on your screen. Also the head coach of the U20 squad last summer in Zagreb, Croatia. That's Riccardo Tempestini there. He's part of Rari Nantes Florencia. Federico Mistrangelo, part of Bologna de Aker, the head coach there. Croatia is led by Koljanin, the head man there, who's been a part of the U18 team for some time, doesn't necessarily participate in the U20s. Referees today, Scott Volz out of the United States, one of the best to do it here in the United States. Frank Adam of Hungary, also an outstanding referee. So we've got two top referees, two top teams, Italy, Croatia, coming up for a chance to play in a semifinal against Spain, who just previously defeated Serbia in their quarterfinal. We'll recap the action and as well as see what's coming up in just a moment as these two teams line up for the opening sprint here at the U18 World Aquatics Water Polo Championships. Set to take the sprint for Croatia, Ivano Lanchar, and for Italy, Bruno Bordone. Croatia will be in the white caps. They'll be going left to right on your screen. Italy in the dark caps, going right to left to start the game. First half of action here, first quarter of play. Croatia, Italy, quarterfinal number 3 of 4 on the day. Winner takes on Spain. As unenviable as that is, you'd much rather win and play Spain than lose and be knocked out of medal contention. Italy looking to rebound after a tough group play, finishing third in their group. Croatia, part of that vaunted Group A, finished second, losing only to Montenegro, earning themselves the bye yesterday. Long pass there, that's errant and will concede possession. So Italy nothing doing on their first possession. Italy likes to run a bit more movement. Croatia going to be a more standardized, traditional front court offense. They're going to work hard for their centers. At the U20 tournament, the great Viktor Toncinic and Karlo Dragocevic both dominated for the Croatian squad, who finished with the bronze medal at the U20 World Championships last summer in Zagreb, Croatia. Croatia will also host the U16 World Championships in August for both boys and girls. There's a good stop by the Italian side, and they'll counter out. So one possession apiece, nothing doing for either team as they feel things out. Giovanni in the net for Italy, he'll outlet it. And you can see the Croatian defense is pushing really hard on this Italian offense as they continue to push out further and further and further. And there's a contra foul underneath at the center position. And another contra foul. You can't swim past the ball once the contra foul occurs. And this turns into a one-on-nobody for Italy. And they're able to convert. A big mistake there from Croatia as Marangolo is able to capitalize on that. His 4th goal in the tournament, first one today, giving Italy a 1-0 lead. A weird turn of events there. Croatia earning the contra foul against Italy. They go to swim out, but they swim right past the ball. And you can't do that. So Marangolo picks it up on the ensuing contra foul. And look at how he's all alone. Just a miscue. And Batos in the goal for Croatia, just looking around going, what just happened? Croatia looking to respond here as they trail 1-0, 6:35 in the first period of play. Moving the ball around the perimeter. They're in 6v6. Ordinary foul. He's eligible. Takes the shot. That's off the bar. Croatia will concede possession. Italy an opportunity now to establish a 2-goal lead. They'll go midline sub here as they get a fresh body in. Italy likes to do that kind of half-court sub. Good steal there. Good read by the Croatian netminder. Excuse me, that's Marin Bajurin, excuse me. He's able to come out and steal that ball. Good read. Anticipation there, so key for netminders. And there's an inside pass. Oh, what a finish. That's outstanding work. He catches the ball dry, and Galicic does a great job putting that in the back of the net. Look at how he separates with the ball. Another great center in the Croatian line of great centers. Galicic doing a wonderful job there on the finish, and a big roar from him. 1-1 to Croatia. Italy knotted up with 5:57 remaining. Italy looking to respond. Good step out there. What a move, but a $1 million move and a 10-cent finish as that one flies over the cage, and Bajurin just unable, just not needing to make the save as that one never tested him. Croatia an odd man attack now. Now Italy coming back to even up. Post up from the wing now. There they go to it. The exclusion coming. Nice work there by Croatia to set that up. That's a design play to run somebody out of the center and a new person in to get the matchup that they want. Sakali, the victim of that particular movement. And Croatia will have a 6-on-5. Ball swinging around the perimeter, bobbled there. And a great job by Italy to attack the bobble. Notice the delay. And they'll get the ball back and kill that penalty. That's a big stop for them as Sakali will come back into the game. Look at this. Italy continuing to attack. They finished third in their group. It's not bothering them right now. They're leading Croatia 2-1 with 4:50 remaining in the first quarter of play. Francesco Corelli doing a nice job there on the finish, just putting it in the back of the net. Croatian coach going to have to make some changes. Nobody goes to him, and he says, all right, I'm happy to shoot. Why not? Top of the key. Look at the shot, beating the field defender to his right. And great work there. Mistrangelo looking on. There's a contra foul against Croatia. So Italy with possession. An opportunity here now for them to take a 2-goal lead. Ordinary foul. Croatia again playing high pressure defense. Italy being pushed out quite a bit. And there's an ordinary foul. Croatia in a bit of what's called a Brescia defense. 4 players on the bottom line, 2 players on the top, splitting the perimeter shooters. And there's a shot there. That one they're going to deem was blocked by Burian. He says, no, 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 I didn't touch it. Though I've never seen a goalie that actually admits when they touch the ball as it's going out. They'll go to VAR. Challenge flag immediately thrown by the Croatian coach. An interesting time to use the challenge flag, but if it keeps a potential goal off the board, you figure it might be worth it. Referees today, as we talked about, that's Frank Adam from Hungary and Scott Volz from the United States. There's Volz right there. Scott Volz did the National League Championship game between the Los Angeles Athletic Club and the Olympic Club held in Irvine, California as part of the highest level of men's post-collegiate water polo competition in the United States, rated as one of the top water polo referees in the United States. He's getting an opportunity here to whistle, as they say, at the highest levels as they go to VAR to see if Burian had actually tipped this one out. Excuse me, Bayern. And it appears as though it's gone off of. Get another exclusion against Italy. They're known to take a few more exclusions than most teams, relying heavily on that 5-man defense. Shot there, good save from Giovanni, and just as he was in the first quarter, he has continued to stand on his head and keep Croatia out of the back of the net. The center play of Croatia has been their main threat on offense, drawing a number of exclusions, even having one of their 2 goals. Italy, very good on the attack. You can see here in transition, drawing another exclusion. They go very quickly, which oftentimes puts teams on their heels coming back to defense. So a 6-on-5 opportunity now for Italy after they killed the penalty just prior. And there's a skip that gets tipped out. Good save there by Bajurin, the goalkeeper of Croatia. Porzio with that shot. Pasquale Porzio, a very famous name, Porzio, in the water polo world in Italy. Look at the rebound there, and a good finish. Heads-up play from Bordone as he just steps in on the rebound and cleans up the garbage. Excuse me, that's Polizzi, Dario Polizzi, his 3rd goal in the tournament. What better place than here? What better time than now? Dario Polizzi with the finish. And Bajurin just looks on. So Italy 3, Croatia 2. Continuing to be a very tight contest. The movement of Italy giving Croatia some challenges on the defensive end. Croatia's center play has forced Italy into this drop. They're in something of a deep zone from everywhere. You can see nobody is high press on man-to-man, as we've seen with other teams do. Now they go to press with under 10 seconds remaining. So something tactical here. They're going to have to come back and help set. Here's the entry pass. Step out shot off the bar. Good attempt there. That's Mladeneo. Michael Mladeneo with the step out move with 3 defenders on him. He's still able to get a pretty good shot off, but it hits the bar and doesn't test Giovanni. Italy looking to extend their lead to 2 for the first time today. 3-2 currently with 5:57 remaining in the quarter. Entry pass there. Looks like Maffei is holding his face, and they're going to go to VAR to see if there's any kind of issue here. Frank Adam of Hungary on your screen. He's flanked by Scott Volts, the other referee. They're going to go to the review. VAR reviews every single play that occurs, goal or not. They're in a back room looking at everything. Here's the play here. And so they'll look at everything. You can see the goalie reaction. You can see his hands are up underneath. They're going to look at everything, both sides. The Croatian coach doesn't think much of it. Scott Volts, one of the top referees in the United States, did the National League Championship between the Los Angeles Athletic Club and the Olympic Club in Irvine, California. It was the highest level of men's post-collegiate water polo in the United States. Good penalty kill there for Croatia. And the referees get it right with no violent action. Bajurin collects here. Croatia on the attack, desperately needing to tie this thing back up. Croatia not been able to score quite as much as they would have liked. They've been able to score pretty much at will against most teams. They did go 2-1 in their group of Group A, losing only to Montenegro and earning a bye yesterday. There's a shot there. Giovanni with the stop. A good right hand, just deflecting that out of play, and Croatia will retain possession. Italy getting a switch at the center defense position. Attack now, 6-on-5. Shot there, and Croatia does break through. A good shot there from Burazin. Duje Burazin with the finish. The winger, his 4th goal in the tournament, his first one today. 3-3, we're knotted up, 5:03 remaining. 2 exclusions now against Madashi for Italy. He's the only one in foul trouble early on here in the first half. Italy on the attack, looking to reestablish a 1-goal lead, but that one sniffed out. A 3-on-2 advantage there for Croatia. They'll get the ball and the foul and retain possession. They're going to counter out hard here. It's a steal that'll be credited to Drobac as he brings it up past the midline. He'll shoot on himself, and Giovanni lucky to survive that one as he just skips and bars out. Shot there. So Italy wanting to go quick, as we've talked about, the fast strike Italian offense. They don't wait necessarily for their centers to get down every time. They're really focused on getting the ball towards the cage. Currently Marangolo, in the middle. Now a contra foul that'll go against Marangolo, and Croatia will counter out. Skajic up top now. This is Arenda, Petar Arenda, the lefty, sitting up top. Not every day you see a lefty sit in this position. He shoots, field block there by Italy. Good team defense. We get a contra foul in the back court, allowing Italy to retain possession. 3:38 remaining in the second period of play. Time just ticking down very quickly in this one. Not a lot of goals. Here comes the wing post up. Italy's done this a couple of times. Croatia now smart to it as they come all the way back to the drop, and they just take the ball away. That's a great read there by Galicic. Tony Galicic read that one like a children's book, comes over his hips and takes it away from Italy. Croatia will get the stop and move on. And on the clock now, ordinary foul, ineligible. Skajic the shot, another lefty at the point. You're wondering if there's something to this, if Croatia's seeing something. You think they can beat Giovanni with a lefty up top? So far, no luck, because we're knotted up at 3. Entry pass early. There's a good move inside, and exclusion coming. Italy wants a 5-meter, not going to get it. Skajic with his first exclusion against him. Italy a 6-on-5 opportunity, their chance to reestablish a 1-goal lead. Up top now, that's Porzio. Porzio, the shot that sails wide. Might have taken a deflection on its way to the goal, and Croatia, another 5-man penalty kill unit success for them. Exclusion coming off ball. That one going to go against Maffei. Croatia on the attack. They're in a something of a 3-3, doesn't matter. Structure be darned, and a good finish there. Duje Burazin able to just convert. You can see how he waves it around, and the long arms of Burazin beating Giovanni to the far post. Kind of sidearms it, wraps it around his defender. Croatia, their first lead since, I think, in the game. 2:15 remaining in the first half of play. Can Italy respond to this now? Long pass across, and we'll get an exclusion off ball on the drive. Another exclusion against Croatia. We'll recap the exclusion rates and who's got what. That's the first one on Rogic. Shot there, and Italy does find the back of the net, so they're able to do so when they need to. Chianese with his team leading 13th goal. 4-4 knotted up. This is a good shot from Chianese. Quick rhythm fake, gets his legs underneath him, then leans to his left. There's the fake there, boom. Leans to his left, kind of wraps it around. And not much Bayern's going to be able to do there. 4-4, Croatia on the attack. The third of 4 quarterfinal matches. Exclusion against Italy. It seems as though every possession has an exclusion, and yet, despite the man advantage and power play, these goalies and Giovanni on cue are keeping the offense out of the cage. Veric will enter the ball in. Dragaš attacking now. Shot there. What a finish. That is a beautiful finish. Peter Renda, the lefty. My goodness. Look at the way he finds this seam. Leans to his right. Big fake, leans to his right. Beats both the goalie. Giovanni's not in terrible position, but he brings his hand down, trying to block the near side low, and it goes right over his head. A great finish there from Arenda. 5-4, Croatia leading Italy. Both teams have led by 1 for periods of time here. Marangolo there on your screen, Giorgio Marangolo, the center man for Italy in this particular set. 1:11 remaining in the first half of play. Ordinary foul there. Inside move and contra foul. I'm not sure if that was the keeper in Bagurin that came out and put the ball under, but whoever did it, that was a brilliant play, taking away the advantage there. They've always taught you to pick the ball up underneath. Well, it's kind of a lost art, but when you pick the ball up on top, you put yourself at risk of exactly that occurring. Shot there, good save from Giovanni. Giovanni's been very good today. 7 of 12. Over 55% in saves. Shot there. The Croatian bench erupts as Bagurin is matching Giovanni at the other end. A story of 2 very good netminders here taking control of this game. 5-4. Giovanni will be credited with yet another save, so he's 8 of 13 on that one. That takes us to the midway point in this one. Croatia 5, Italy 4. You're watching the third of 4 quarterfinals here today at the U18 World Championships. We'll be right back with the second half of action. I'm Wesley Kading for World Aquatics.
Vocês fazem favor de ler, sim.
Welcome back now. Second half of action. Italy on the attack early on here as they get the first possession. They're in the dark caps going left to right in your screen. Croatia in the white caps going right to left as we switched ends. First half was a tremendous one. 5-4 Croatia leading at the break. But Italy led for the bulk of that first half until Croatia could kind of overtake them. They're looking to move on to the semifinal. The winner of this will take on Spain, as Montenegro awaits the winner of USA and Hungary, then our next matchup. There's a shot there. Good field defense there. Corelli will be credited with the field block. Giovanni with the ball on your screen now. He's 8 of 13, 61.5% saves. He's been outstanding, in large part due to exactly that, the field defense of Italy, funneling the ball in his general direction, not forcing him to kind of jump out of his shoes. And there's a shot there, just as we talked about Giovanni. The goalie for Croatia, Bagurin, has been outstanding as well. He's 6 of 10 on the save percentage at 60%, but something's got to give. One of these teams is going to have to break away to some degree and maintain a lead for longer than a few minutes. Either that or it's really just whoever ends up leading at the end of game when the time runs out. So Croatia gets a stop as well, and they'll counter down. No advantage here. They're even up, wanting to go quick. Ball swings all the way across now and up top. Again, Croatia running this lefty at the top of the key here. That's Arenda. He's just holding on to it. He'll go over now. Back to Arenda. He'll dip it into the center position. Exclusion coming. That one called by Scott Volz out of the United States. Glausic earning that exclusion. He's got a goal today, and there's a great finish. That is a tremendous finish. I want to say that was Skajic, Nardo Skajic, his first goal of the game on four shots, giving Croatia the first 2-goal lead in this matchup. The fake there and skip it near side. Giovanni just not able to block everywhere. That's the field defender's job to take away that near side. Mistrangelo asking his team to think through their defense. Work through their progressions. Italy looking to respond now. Italy has been the more aggressive team, if you will, on the counterattack. They've drawn a lot of exclusions in transition. The Croatian defense is very, very strong, oftentimes pushing players well out of position, but there's an exclusion drawn away from the ball on the perimeter by Italy. They'll go 6-on-5 now. A quick shot there and a nice finish. Good work from the Italian side as they're able to convert that 6-on-5 and draw one back here. That's Pasquale Porzio. As we were talking about earlier, Porzio, a very famous name in Italy for water polo. I haven't been able to confirm if there's any relation to the previous successful water polo players of Porzio from Italy. It's not the most common name. We'll see if we can find out and bring that to you as the tournament progresses. 6-5, Croatia leading over Italy with 5:35 remaining here in the third period of play. Up top now, Dragaš. Dragaš just holding. He'll play a little bit of catch. Back and forth and back and forth. It's Dragaš and Skajic, and then the shot coming from Burzin. That one field blocked again. Good field block there. And Giovanni will just collect it after the long rebound. Italy making a change at half. These live time subs is something Italy has become kind of tactical about. Oftentimes teams will do this to get the matchup they want. They get it. What a move inside, my goodness. The man coming in from the center of the pool gets the matchup he wants. They go to him quick, and what a goal there from Mafae. He did it with his right hand. He's left-handed. That was tremendous. Look at the way Mafae comes in, posts up. They get the ball to him fast. Inside move, reads the goalie coming out and puts it in the back of the net. We're knotted up at 6. Top of the point, able to convert there, his second goal on the day, giving Croatia another 1-goal lead. So a 6-4, Croatia leading. Italy draws 2 back and knots us up at 6. Nobody going to Dragaš. He's got all day to shoot and does so, putting it past Giovanni. Giovanni again has been outstanding for this Italian team. He's 8 of 15 now. On the other side of it, Bayern 6 of 12, both goaltenders 50% or better on saves. That's remarkable stuff. Italy center working deep, trying to get all the way to the 2-meter line, pressing that Croatian defense back, but a very good Croatian defense as they're able to stop much of the attack of Italy here. Entry pass now, good inside turn, and they'll get the exclusion. That's Marangolo who earns that one. 6-on-5 now for Italy, and a bit of an offset 3-3. Shot there, all good, field block. I think it hit somebody in the head. Doesn't matter where it hit him. Goes out of play in Croatia. 5-man penalty kill is successful on that one, 3:50 remaining. Croatia looking to establish a 2-goal lead again against this Italian attack. This has been a tremendous game between these two countries. Errant pass there, just skips past the center. And they're going to call the ball out. Coach's challenge here. They're going to ask, was there an exclusion that was missed on the previous possession? They'll go to VAR. Mastrangelo thinks, hey, look, why not? I've got a challenge. I can use it. So here's the play. Good entry pass here, right? Hits the center right in the hand. He corrals that one, a little hot potato, works himself inside water, and that's what they're asking. Was there an exclusion there? There are 2 hands down. This is a tough call. The question is, did he make enough of a move to give himself the advantage, or did he simply flip this ball back behind him? Mastrangelo says 3 times. 3 times this has happened. This is unenviable. Volts is on the side of the coaches, which means the VAR will be done by Frank Adam of Hungary. They'll radio to one another the result here. And the challenge is won. So a smart challenge by Coach Mistrangelo, as they'll earn an exclusion. It'll be a 6-on-5. Everything that happened after that will come off the board. Oh, and it's a penalty. Not just an exclusion, that's a penalty. So a chance now for Italy to tie this thing back up at 7 with 4:04 remaining here in the third period of play. Set to take this is Corelli. We're going to get another exclusion. So this is a rarity, but during dead time, if the player does not acquiesce to the referee's request to vacate a certain area, he is automatically excluded. And so there. And there's a goal. He'll come back even now, but a penalty for Italy gives them 7-7. And Francesco Corelli, nice finish there. Gets up big and skips it home. His second goal of the day. He leads all scorers on the Italian side with 2. Good distribution of scoring. Arengolo, Chianese, Maffei, and Porzio all with 1, as well as Polizzi for Italy. Berezin has 2, as well as Dragaš for Croatia with 2. Skejic with 1. Erenda with 1. Glausic with 1 as well for Croatia. 4 minutes remaining in the third period of play. We got a quarter and a half left. Still knotted up at 7. No team breaking away, proving they're the better of the two just yet. Exclusion coming now. That'll be off ball. It'll be a 6-on-5 opportunity for Croatia again. Attacking now up top. Another exclusion. It'll be 6-on-4 now. Big hands. Oh, a great field block there from Polizzi as he lets out a roar. And they kill off a 6-on-4 opportunity for Croatia. A tremendous stop to keep this game knotted up at 7. Neither team wanting to relinquish their lead. Neither team wanting to go behind here and just fighting tooth and nail. Every possession seems to be the most important one. Italy coming even after being down 6-on-4. 10 seconds remaining in the shot clock here. Got coming, Polizzi, who had the block, gets blocked, and Croatia kills that attack from Italy. Ordinary foul there. Croatia, the more dominant of the two teams at the front court offense on the center position. Good shot from the outside. That was Arenda. That ball just skips off of the bar and glides across the water to safety as Italy collects. Italy has been the more dominant of the two in transition, and you can see the speed of the Italian team. Here they are up again. Errant pass there, just bobbled. The attack there, if that had been caught dry and cleanly, he could have continued to attack. That is giving Croatia problems. Croatia now into a more Brescia zone. 4 players on the bottom line, 2 players on the top. That's to keep them from playing man-to-man. Oh, good look there! And Italy screaming it went in. Croatia saying it didn't. Of course they're saying that. Byron pulls it out. They're going to go to VAR to review it to make sure they get it right. As we mentioned prior, all goals, fouls, and exclusions are reviewed by VAR. Frank Adam on your screen here. Reviewing And they'll confirm it's a goal. Francesco Maffei, his 4th goal in the tournament, 2nd goal today. Does go in. I previously stated Maffei is left-handed. He's not left-handed. That's his 2nd goal. Both done with the right hand. He's come in from the midline and done a nice job to get the matchups he wants. He's got 2 goals on the day, 2 of 3 shooting, both out of the center position. Rare you see a center able to convert like that. And you can see the big man for Italy getting his rest. They're still reviewing this. This would give Italy their first lead since midway through the 2nd period of play. This isn't considered a coach's challenge because VAR reviews all goals, penalties, exclusions at all times. So here's the VAR image. They're going to see if this goes past that end line there. Oh, this is a different, that's not the right goal. That one hit the bar and goes out. That one never crossed the line. That was a shot against Italy, as Giovanni kept that one out with a little bit of a tip. Ladineo just looking on. Frank Adam staring at his screen, talking to the VAR official in another room. This is a team game here for these referees. There's a 3rd VAR official who sits in a back room with a VAR expert. Multiple people in that back room. I'm told it's air conditioned. They're away from the action. They're not right on the pool deck, and so they communicate via radio there to discern what is actually happening. And this looks to be a goal. That looks like it's at the red line there. Well, that's close. Yeah, that looks like the view right there. Reaction from the Italian bench. So they'll deem it a goal, and we're back to action now. Italy gets a stop. Exclusion coming. That'll be against Arenda, his 2nd on the day. We'll recap the foul situation here at the end of the period. Italy on the attack, 8-7. They lead again here late in the 3rd. Chianese up top now. This is Corelli. Corelli, a good shot off the bar, and Bayern just pulls it out. Shot there just off of the bar, inches away, centimeters away from being a goal, but that bar keeping it out, keeping us close at 1-goal game here. Italy unable to break away or establish anything more than a 1-goal lead. Croatia has had a 2-goal lead, but that was very short-lived as Italy clawed all the way back. Shot coming, good save there by Giovanni. Long rebound back to Croatia. They get another chance here. Italy in kind of a deep drop, exclusion coming for contact there. Good work by the Croatian center. That looks to be Galicic, who's drawing that one. 6-on-5 opportunity for Croatia now. Exclusions piling up for both teams. Balzarini, his 2nd. Up top now. Good shot there. Field block. A yell out from Ladineo on that particular field block as it goes nearly to half. Ladineo there on your screen, captaining the defense, and there's a big rip. From Dragaš. I had the two confused. Corelli had the block. Dragaš with the goal there, and Giovanni unable to keep that one out of the back of the net. Dragaš all kinds of time and acres of space as he gets up big and throws it to the back of the net. We're knotted up 8-8 now with 45 seconds left, so no team able to advance beyond a 2-goal lead. In fact, Italy only had a 1-goal lead for a big part of it. 45 seconds remaining in the 3rd. It's been a tremendous contest. Croatia finishing 2nd in Group A. Italy finishing 3rd in Group B. These two teams closer than one might suspect, given that, again, Italy finishing 3rd in their group. 2-3 matchup set to be a good one, and it has been. We have another 2-3 matchup coming up in Hungary versus the United States later on today. Not sure what they're reviewing here. Oh, there looks like some sort of contact at the top of the perimeter, a potential violent action. That would go against Dragaš. If this is confirmed a violent action, Dragaš's goal would be waved off. This is a tough view. The views that the VAR referees and officials in the back have is a little bit different. They've got a couple of different angles that they look at simultaneously. We only get one view at a time here. Well, so from this angle, it's hard to see if there's a fist or any kind of contact there. He is holding his face, but we need evidence that it occurred. So Mastrangelo not happy with the call. They'll say no violent action. Not enough, excuse me, a red card Croatia. We're going to have to get some clarity here. Okay, so they do. Oh, the screen is telling us there's a red card. Referee said there's a red card. Dragaš is still in the pool, so, and a red card to Pasquale Porzio. So there were multiple reviews occurring at the same time. So Pasquale Porzio has been removed from the contest. He's finished for the day. You don't get so much of an explanation, but it is 8-8. We'll resume play here. It looks like Dragaš is in the game still, so the graphic was incorrect to start. Porzio will be awarded a, well, I don't know if awarded is the right call there, but he'll be given a red card. His day is finished. 24 seconds remaining, 8-8. Croatia and Italy knotted up. Things getting testy. It's a nervy game. It feels like every single opportunity to score is paramount to their success. A 5-meter coming now. It looks like it was deemed a ball under against the goalie. Sakali earned it. It looks like he'll also take it. Captain of the team. Now he'll vacate. They're going to separate the two teams as Croatia has challenged this play. There's Dragaš. At the end of the first quarter, 2-2. End of half, Croatia led 5-4. This quarter has been a 4-3 quarter thus far for Italy. They'll have an opportunity here to take a 1-goal lead with this 5-meter, if deemed 5-meter, and that does look like the goalie puts the ball under. Does appear the long right arm and big right hand of Bagurin does get top of the ball, and this is why they tell us to pick the ball up underneath. Because if your hand's on top, the Croatia coach reaction will tell you everything you need to know. It'll be deemed a 5-meter. Okay, so set to take the 5-meter, Giorgio Marangolo. Marangolo, an opportunity now And he scores. So that'll give Italy a 1-goal lead, 9-8 now, with 16 seconds remaining here in the third period of play. Bayern will have to fish that one out of the back of the net. It's been a good one, a 5-3 quarter for Italy after trailing 5-4 at half. Arangelo 2 for 2 shooting. He's not missed yet. Again, Porzio has been awarded a red card. He's done for the day, so we won't be seeing him. And when this quarter wraps up, we'll give you a breakdown of the exclusions that have occurred and who we need to watch for playing in foul trouble. Big now, Croatia, good save from Giovanni. For my money, Giovanni has been the player of the game for Italy. That takes us to the end of the third period of play. Italy 9, Croatia 8. Let's talk about some of the exclusions here as they've started to mount up. So, Porzio is finished for the day. Catullo has 2. Balzarini has 2. Madashi has 2 exclusions. Sakali has 2 exclusions. You can see Croatia has had 12 extra player shots to Italy's 9. They're 7 of 12 on their extra player. Italy only 3 of 9 on their extra player. And despite being 7 of 12, Croatia has only scored 1 goal, not on 6-on-5. You can see the center presence and dominance of Croatia has led for them to score their 7 of their 8 goals from 6-on-5. Their inability to score on a 6-on-6 has plagued them throughout the game and has restricted their ability to advance their lead beyond 1 to 2 goals at any one time. And Coach Mastrangelo has been awarded a yellow card. So they've gotten all the potential cards, yellow and red, for the Italian squad. On the other side of it, Erenda, the big lefty for Croatia, has 2 exclusions. Dragaš also has 2 exclusions. Those are the only 2 players in foul trouble for Croatia. We've got 1 quarter of action left. We'll be right back in about 10 seconds with the final frame. Here we go. We're back at the U18 World Championships hosted by World Aquatics here in Rio Maior, Portugal. I'm Wesley Kading. We want to thank you for joining us here as part of this production of World Aquatics and World Championships. It's been a pleasure to bring you the action this week. We are in our 3rd of 4 quarterfinals today. Our final quarterfinal coming up right after this, Hungary, USA. We can't look too far ahead because this one is a long ways from over. We've got 7:30 left in the 4th quarter of play to decide this one. Croatia trailing Italy 8-9. Exclusion coming. Good movement there from Croatia. They'll go 6-on-5 again. They've had a lot of success here. 7 goals off of their 6-on-5 opportunities of their 8 total. Marangolo, his first personal, so somebody without too many fouls getting excluded. That's good for Italy. Croatia again, the shot. Oh, and Giovanni unable to keep that one out of the back of the net. And though it was a 6-on-5 opportunity, it sure looked like a 1v nobody there. Lončar, his first goal of the game. That's a big one for Croatia as it knots us back up at 9. Look at the way Lončar just steps up big and beats his defenders to the near post. Ivano Lončar, very clinical finish there, 9-9. So 7:05 remaining. We're currently right where we started at a tie game. Coach Mistrangelo has been awarded a yellow card. Pasquale Porzio, a red card for Italy. So he's finished for the day. Italy's attack, they're into a double post now. Wanting to work for Maffei on the left side of your screen, the top side of your screen. Ball moving around, Maffei holding position in the center. Will get an exclusion off ball underneath. Maffei earning that one. Ball will come out. Italy's opportunity. They're 3 of 9 on their 6-on-5. They're going to need to be better than that if they want to regain this lead here. Back and forth. Good shot there from the outside. Better save by Bayern. He'll be credited with that when he's 7 of 16 now, over 40%. Dropped off a little, but been good enough. 9-9 still, 6:19 remaining. And Croatia will just concede possession. By doing so, it somewhat takes Italy out of their primary attack, which is a lot on this counter. They've earned a lot of transitional exclusions as they come to offense or quick entries into center. You'll notice as they get set up, they're into a double post here. Now the wings wrapping up high. Shot coming here. Madashi, the shot, field blocked by Croatia. Good team defense there. That looked like Lončar with the block. Croatia will counter out. We're going to get an contra foul there. Turnover by Croatia. Odd man attack now for Italy. Chance for them to establish another 1-goal lead. Here comes the attack. Quick shot, near side, skip. What a beat there. Nice work by Italy. Again on the transition. Polo earning the goal, but that one brought to you by the team defense in transition and the quick attack of Italy. Bayern just can't believe it. Polo, his first goal of the game on now 4 shots. Italy a 1-goal lead, 5:22 remaining, 10-9. They lead over Croatia here in the 4th period of play. Galicic has been the stalwart in the center for this Croatian team. He's only got 1 goal, but he's drawn a number of exclusions for them. Galicic, a center in a long line. Oh, another steal by Italy. The quick movement of Italy is just giving Croatia fits. Counterattack now. He's live. This is Polizzi. Polizzi unable to convert as Bayern comes out and gets the steal himself. The exclusion in the backcourt. Croatia now on the attack. They'll have a 6-on-5 once they get into it. Timeout Croatia. They're going to want to talk about this. 4:57 remaining and Croatia trailing by 1 with a man advantage opportunity. We'll see what they draw up after the break. Out of the break now, Croatia, 6-on-5 opportunity, moving the ball around quickly, keeping it dry. Going to the post. Oh, what a look. What an unbelievable finish from Galicic, but the pass there from Dragaš was huge. Watch the way Dragaš sets this up. He gets up big, draws the defender out to him, and then Galicic able to just catch it, turn, score. Look at nobody there as Galicic creates that separation. What a goal from him, 10-10. Exactly what Croatia was looking for with 4:41 remaining as they knot it back up. Excuse me, that wasn't Dragašić, that was Šorić. Matej Šorić with his first goal of the day. 10-10. An unlikely hero there. They went to Šorić, who was yet to score on the day. Is able to convert. Entry pass now. Exclusion coming. Another 6-on-5 opportunity now for Italy. Italy still has 2 timeouts left in the game. Croatia down to 1. We're going to get a contra foul there for holding. That's a big penalty kill for Croatia. They'll gather the ball and counter out to the other end. Exclusion coming. Another exclusion drawn by the Croatian center. That one is Galicic able to do so. So 6-on-5 again for Croatia. This has been their bread and butter. Italy has not had much success, if any, stopping these shots from Croatia on the advantage here. Long rebound comes back to Croatia. They'll look to get their first lead since the second quarter. Same play, different result. Good block inside. That's Marangolo with the field block as he gets in the way of the shot there, and Italy will be able to counter out. Look at the shot there from Marangolo. So quick, we can't even catch it. Keep moving forward. Italy 10, Croatia 10, 3:44 remaining. It just feels like whoever has the last possession here is going to come out on top. Italy working back in the 2-meter line, finally down at the 2-meter. They've got position here. Looks to be Maffei in the middle. They'll go to him. Maffei. He'll earn the No, a contra foul. We're going the other way now. Italy unable to get any production out of their offense the last few possessions. I imagine we're going to start to see some timeouts here as things progress. 3:19 remaining here in the game. 3 versus 2 matchup. Croatia finishing second in Group A. Italy finishing third in Group B. Oh, rebound, a tip away by Italy, but Guadagnino never gives up on it. He steps out and he puts it in the back of the net. Just catches Italy napping. They thought they had it. Look at the way he steps out here and just puts it in the back of the net. He doesn't give up on this play. What resilience from the young centerman. Despite the ball being tipped away, look at how he has to step way off of his line and just wrist it past Giovanni. 11-10, Croatia leading, 3:07 remaining here in the game. Question now is, does Italy have enough left in the tank? They've been pushing the envelope. They've been pushing the counter. They've been quick everywhere. Italy on the attack now. Entry pass. They'll get the exclusion. Huge opportunity. We'll get a timeout now as anticipated from Italy. 2:56 remaining. They'll break it down and want to draw something up, get a little creative here as they look to knot this thing back up at 11. It's been back and forth all day in our third of 4 quarterfinals. Croatia 11, Italy 10. Be right back after this timeout. Back to the action now. Italy 6 on 5. Get an explanation here in just a moment. So a double exclusion is the call there. So over-aggressive physical play. The referees, Frank Adam and Scott Volz, trying to calm things down. It'll be a 5-on-4 opportunity now for Italy. So whatever they drew up, yeah, it doesn't matter. Exclusion against that looks to be Balzarini. He's done for the day. So that's 3 on him. Pasquale Porzio is done with 3 exclusions and a red card. Angelo Sicali, the captain, also 3 exclusions. And Dario Polizzi with 3 exclusions. So a game of attrition here as Italy has 4 players who have been excluded. Dominic Beljan, number 9 for Croatia, is the only player on Croatia with 3 exclusions. And where Mastrangelo, the head coach of Italy, goes from here, yet to be seen. Frank Adam, the referee on your screen there, just holding the ball as they get things sorted out. It'll be a 5-on-4 opportunity after the double exclusion for Italy. Heated contest between these two, neither team wanting to relinquish this game. Winner advances to play Spain tomorrow. Italy dropped a tough one to Spain in group play by 1 goal. They feel like they absolutely could have won that game, and so in order to get another crack at it, they've got to beat Croatia here. They trail by 1 with 2:55 remaining. And so it is a double exclusion with substitution, excuse me. So it'll be 6-on-5 now, and so that was what the confusion was. They're going to have to get it sorted out. Italy on the attack. Shot there. Oh, bar in, cross cage. What a finish from Chianese. He'd only had 1 goal on the day. He leads the team in goals, and that is a huge finish from Chianese. Way outside, right side ripper off the bar and behind Bayern into the back of the net. 11-11 now with 2:43 remaining, and neither team establishing a concerted lead or able to break away. We've got just under 3 minutes here to decide this one, and whoever wins this, it will be a heroic effort of epic proportions. Both teams have fought incredibly hard. The speed of Italy, the attack of Italy on the transition has been a lot for Croatia to handle. On the other side of it, the center play of Croatia and their 6-on-5 man advantage has been outstanding and given Italy fits. Which will prevail? We're going to find out here. 2:25 remaining now. Croatia, the quick shot there. That one sailing over the cage, and Giovanni thrilled about that one. He takes a deep breath, and he's ready to outlet it. Giovanni's been outstanding. 11 of 22, 50% save. That's world-class stuff. He's kept Italy in this against a very good Croatian team who beat Hungary and Serbia on their road to get here. Maffei in the middle for Italy. They're going to want to work for him. The big shot there hits the bar and sails long. Rebound. Italy will collect. That's Bordone will get it back. He'll move it up top. This is Madashi with it. Over now. Back to Madashi. Dips it off to the wing. Big shot there, the lefty. Good save from Bayern. They'll deem it a tip out. That looks like Pulio, the lefty in the game now. He's replaced Sicali. He's got 3 exclusions. Another attempt for Italy, their 3rd attempt here on this possession. Entry pass, step out by Maffei. Three defenders from Croatia crashing down, and they take the ball away. Croatia's going to be up on the counter as Maffei is slow to get out of his gears. Now they're tangled up in the backcourt. 5-on-5 in the front court now. Croatia looking around for an advantage, nothing doing, trying to go 1v1. 1:15 remaining here in the game. Ordinary foul there. Croatia trying to work it to the middle, drive down underneath, nothing doing. Ball swings up top. Renda with it, the big lefty up, big, he rips off the hand. What a field block by Italy. Oh my goodness, the field defense of Italy has been tremendous, and Polo, who's come in relief, gets a big block there. Croatia, another attack. Exclusion coming, good draw there. Mladeneo earning that exclusion. Croatia will use their final timeout. 58 seconds remaining, 6-on-5 for Croatia. If it got any better than this, I couldn't handle it. We'll see what Croatia draws up here in the final 58 seconds in the game. So here we go, 58 seconds remaining, 11-11, quarterfinal matchup here. A berth to the semifinals to play Spain on the line. Croatia, 6-on-5 opportunity. They've been great in these situations today. Attack now from Croatia. Ball moving around the perimeter, doing a nice job keeping it dry, forcing Italy to come out and attack them. Now down to the wing, all alone, cross-cage finish! What a goal there! Oh, great finish from Brazin as he's able to find the back of the net. They left him alone. He leads all scorers for Croatia with 3, only matched by Dragaš. And so 12-11 now, Croatia converting on the 6-on-5. Italy went high risk, high reward, left Giovanni all alone, and Brazin able to convert there. 42 seconds remaining. Does Italy have another answer? They've answered every call thus far today. Italy on the attack now, a double post again. Looking to work the Croatian defense back, feeling that they have the advantage from the outside. Back and forth they go. Passing back and forth, just playing a little bit of catch. Polo with it, entry pass, exclusion coming. That one, obvious exclusion. That'll be taken by Galicic. A timeout Italy, so 21 seconds remaining. Italy trailing again, 12-11. They'll take a timeout and see if they can convert their 6-on-5. Out of the timeout we come. Frank Adam, the referee from Hungary on your screen. He'll get us live. Italy, 6-on-5, trailing by 1 with 20 seconds remaining in the game. They're going to have to, they don't have to go quick. 10 seconds on the shot clock as they move the ball around. Up top now, swings to the point. Now to the flat, up big, shot there, sails wide, past the cage, and Croatia survives. Good 5-man defense. Italy unable to convert. 2 guys converging, and that ball gets tipped wide. It looks like it took a skip off the water, sailing past the cage. Croatia goes on to win, 12-11. What a tremendous effort from both teams. Croatia prevailing here as they will now face Spain in their semifinal tomorrow. I need to get some water. And Croatian fans rejoice. Up next, the United States takes on Hungary in the final quarterfinal of the day. Spain, Croatia set for tomorrow. Montenegro awaiting the winner of Hungary, USA. Croatia taking this one 12-11 over Italy in a thrilling quarterfinal matchup. We'll be right back with our final quarterfinal of action after this break, and of course the announcements and national anthem. Thank you for joining us here at the U18 World Aquatics Water Polo Championships. I'm Wesley Kading. Don't go anywhere. We've got one more quarterfinal left.